What's up everybody, Tyler from 10 Thumbs. I'm coming at you today with the White Stripes Jack Johnson song, We're Going to Be Friends. And I'm pretty sure after I teach you this song, we are going to be friends. If not, then I didn't do a very good job, okay? Or maybe we're alright, or maybe we're friends already. Anyways, our friendship is irrelevant at this point. The most relevant thing is this song. So what I need you to do is I need you to grab your guitar, your brain and your attention span, and go ahead and follow me, alright? Let's check it out. Okay, we are going to be friends. Now, this song is a finger-picking song, okay? It has 4 chords in it, but the most of the song is going to be the 1, 4, 5, okay? So, what you need is you need to make a G chord, and you need to be able to pluck your bass string, and you need to be able to pluck with your pointer finger and your middle finger, your G string, and your B string. And a lot of that's going to alternate, so it's going to go bass, right, your bass, G, bass, B. That's going to be the bulk of the verse, okay? And the way I count it is the bass is going to be the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4, and the high notes are the ands. So it's going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and... Alright, so let's start with the intro. The intro is going to go bass, G string, bass, G string twice. So you're going to go 1 and 2 and. After that, bass for 3. Then you're going to come up and pluck your B string, okay? And that's the intro. So it's going to go 1 and 2 and 3. Excuse me. It's going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's the whole musical intro, okay? You're going to go right into the first verse after that. So let's play the intro together. Alright? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, consider 4 beats, 1 measure, okay? In the verse, you're going to have 2 measures of the G. So the G is going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then you're going to switch to your C chord. 1, 1, and on the B string, 1 and 2 and 3 and. It's a little different here because you're going to take your pointer finger off your C and play the B twice. So let's go through the C together. 1 and 2 and, excuse me, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So let's start from the top. Back to G. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. From the G, you're going to switch to a D. Now this is going to be the trickiest part because these are half counts. So you're going to play the D string open. Then you're going to play with your ring finger, the high E. 1 and 2 and. So ring finger high E, middle finger on the B string, plucking the D bass. 1 and 2 and. From there you switch to a C add 9. Alright? The bass, 1, B string and bass, G string and to the G. And the G goes through 1 measure. So that looks like And that's the turnaround, okay? I can tell that we are gonna be friends. From there, the G repeats itself for one measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the verse starts again, alright? So, now we have the verse and the intro. The intro is really just an extension of the verse, and it's important to note the whole time that Jack White's doing this, if you hit the B or the D string, out of order, it doesn't make a very big difference, okay? So, we're going to play the whole verse nice and slow. I'm not going to count it out, but I want you to count it in your head like 1 and 2 and, okay? So take it from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you have the extra bar. And then it starts over, okay? There's only one more piece. There's a little, what we're gonna call a turnaround or a bridge. It's not really a bridge, it's a turnaround. It's a musical part just to add a little funkiness, a little hot sauce, a little flavor. And that's gonna go C for one measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and to G. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and C. G. We know that. It's fairly easy because it's similar to what we already did. We're going to go to the A. A for 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and C. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and D. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Then right back into the verse. Okay, let's play the bridge together. We're going to go through it nice and slow. I'm not going to count it out, but I want you to remember that each chord gets its own measure except for A. So it looks like this. Alright, you see I went into the G after that because it goes right back into the verse. Alright, that's the whole song. You can see how the order is. Go ahead and memorize each part and listen to the song, buy it on iTunes and play along. Alright, we are going to be friends. Now you have that one under your fingers. Alright, now you can play this classic song, a really good introduction to finger picking. Because it's really, really basic in those regards, okay? So I'm happy that you got this one. Go ahead, sing it. Play it for your sweetheart. Tell them how you want to be friends. Campfire classic. A lot of different uses for this one. Also, we appreciate it if you could take the time to check us out on Facebook. Active community over there. Let us know what we can do to help you out, all right? We're here to help. That's the whole idea. And subscribe, because if this lesson helped you, I know I have more that will too, okay? So until next time, I would like to bid adieu.